Hey guys, welcome to Hello Life Podcast with Miss Coco Vaughn. I have no idea what episode this is, but I'm just glad we're here, right? So y'all know what I'm doing. I just got up and I saw the living room was looking a little out of place, and I decided to come in and straighten it up a little bit. Now let me tell y'all, I have been asleep all day. Like my Friday came and gone. I was tired and I had some allergies going on after being outside yesterday. Oh, just really tired. I was like, Lord, I know this is not burnout. I just started. And I was saying to myself, and if this is burnout, I'm finna fight that. But come to find out, I've been really tired because my allergies were messing with me. And as soon as I started, as soon as I took the medicine, went outside, got some fresh air, I started feeling a lot better. A lot better. And then it's a change in the weather because I feel like I need a jacket on or to put some heat on up in here now because it's a little chilly. So let me tell y'all a little bit about what's been going on in Coco's world. Let me say this. You can call me Coco or Jamie. My stage name is Coco. My nickname in real life is Coco. Let me tell y'all, I have been having the time of my life this entire month. I have not lived like I should have lived, taking days for granted. And then came this month right here, and I don't know what happened in this month, but whatever God is doing, God, please keep doing it, because I'm loving getting up, I'm loving being myself. I'm loving being able to not be shamed of anything and conquering, everything that's coming my way. I love being more than a conqueror. And that's what I am in this season. I'm more than a conqueror. I ain't perfect, but I got it going on in some ways. Now, what's been going on here lately is this week I released some videos on Facebook. Oh, excuse the yawns. I released some videos on Facebook, Hello Life. It's a documentary that I'm doing. It's called, and I need to explain this to y'all so that you don't get this confused or start thinking that, okay, she's finna start talking about this gang stalking thing on this podcast too. All we're doing is switching out podcasts, and here she go with this. But listen, I'm doing a documentary called Jamie's Documentary. It's simple. Jamie's Documentary. And it's about my life and binge eating and how, things in life have affected me eating. And it's about my cleaning behaviors. It's all about my behavior. I'm not going to, keep blaming other people when I got some faults too. So it's me letting y'all know who I am, showing you what my life is really like, and again, attempting to lose the weight that I need to lose, attempting to be the woman that I need to be. Again, I'm striving to be these things. Oh God, I heard that. It sounded like it broke. Oh, y'all, that was my phone. Whew, thank God it didn't crack no more than what's already cracked. But I'm striving to be the best that I can be. And having doing that and saying that I need to be honest with myself and I need to look at me. So Hello Life Podcast, it's about this journey thing that I'm on. It's more so about cleaning, learning how to clean, getting over our mood swings when it comes down to cleaning. Because sometimes we just don't want to clean because, it may be a lazy day or it may be, a chronic fatigue day. Who knows what kind of day it is. But all I can say is this is where God has me at. And He wants me to look within my house. And, been telling me this for a long time now. And I just started being obedient to that. Looking into my home and seeing what's really here. Acknowledging what's really going on. And what's really going on is I have a lot going on, even though it doesn't seem like it. There's a lot going on. But on the documentary, the first few episodes of the documentary, or whenever you go to YouTube or you go to you go to Hello Life Podcast Facebook page, you'll see that I got some videos up of me doing some cleaning. Some of it I'm talking. You're going to see me doing some cooking. I really didn't want to bring the cooking in on that, but what the heck? It's a fresh start. That's what Hello Life is, a fresh start for me. And for those of you too that have been slowful or not, well, let me take that back. Not slowful, but you got some chronic illnesses that disable you from cleaning the way you want to clean, having the clean home that you want to have, and it makes you look like a hoarder, even though in your mind and your heart, these things don't belong, but you don't have the strength, you don't have the emotional stamina to get up and just get the job done. So that's what I'm documenting, how I'm getting this job done. I don't know how long this will last, but I just know that I'm up and I'm doing it, and I'm extremely thankful. I'm thankful for this. And I'm getting past what people are saying and doing. I'm getting past that. So those first few episodes that you are going to watch, I am, as I'm introducing binge eating, I am talking about gang stalking and community mobbing. And that's because I had to let you know how this started for me. Other than that, we're going to toss that. If you have to go to Lovely J Podcast to hear all that other stuff that goes on. We are going to toss that. This channel here is not going to be about that. However, there are times when it does affect me eating, and what I eat does affect if I clean up for the day or not. And that's if I had to put it in there, that's the only thing it would be. It's got to be relevant to what's going on, but I don't think it's going to be because when I come in here, I'm not going to be like, this is what they did today. They came in here, the Invisibles came in here and they messed this up. They messed that. I'm not finna, blow them up like that. No. What I'm going to do is come in here and say, hey, this is what I need to do today. Like, I need to get some towels washed. I need to get the towel for the floors. There's plenty of things that I need to do, and I'm just going to do it for as long as I'm able to do it. And I'm not, those people who want to, do what they're doing, that's between them and God. I have to stay out of it. But just heads up, you will end up hearing some of the stories on it, and you hear some of the stories that I don't really want to tell, I'm not telling it to have sympathy or to get you to feel sorry for me or pity moments. I'm telling it because this is my real life. This is what people like you who are out there talking about those who receive welfare and how they, living off of y'all that are earned income workers. At one point, we were earned income workers too. Not everybody is lazy because they want to be. When I started getting diagnosed with these health conditions, that's when my cleaning started being affected. And emotionally, when I got taken out of work, that really did something to me. But I still kept cleaning. I still kept going on. When I got into bad relationships, that's interfered with me cleaning and cooking. And how I saw myself, I never valued myself like that. I saw a picture of me last night and I said, I never knew I was beautiful like that. I did in 2020, once I started coming alive to things. But before then, I never looked at myself and saw myself as beautiful. Never. I didn't see that. I just see myself as somebody, I get up, I put makeup on, put a wig on, and put on some nice clothes and I go. That's how I saw myself. But I never saw myself as beautiful and just able to look and say, hey, you're beautiful without being conceited or, full of myself. But that's what Hello Life is. It's changing my life already. I can say that I'm truly thankful for this podcast. It started out as a podcast and now it's turned into a documentary It kind of reminds me of TLC documentaries where they're on their, it's just the real honest truth. It's just a look and saying, hey, this is where I'm at in life. If this isn't where you're at, don't hate me. Don't hate me because this isn't where you're at. If you don't have to use grabber tools to pick up your trash or to help you sweep or whatever, don't hate me because I do. It sounds like you jealous. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you jealous. It's like this one girl always, but the thing about what I'm going through in my personal life is a lot of people know what I'm going through because they watch my life 24/7. And that's part of the reason why I said, well, let me give them something to talk about. Let me give them something really to see. And I see people all the time want to put people on welfare down, people with disabilities down, as if this can't happen to you. As if you can't be doing good one day and then the next day, boom, out of nowhere, you ain't even got to leave your house to become disabled. You could be sitting at home and something could happen to you. And to get out here and pick and laugh at others and to swear up and down that people are stupid or ignorant because they are on welfare, that is stupid. Especially when if you came off the system, good for you. But you may have came off the system, but I guarantee you the system is still watching you. The system is still working and making money off of you. So it don't matter which way you go. This system is created to meet together for the betterment of those who run the system. So it doesn't matter what you're on. If you're on welfare, if you're on disability, SSI, some people get cancer checks. And if this is where you're at in life, don't let nobody make you feel bad because this is where you're at. I could not even do my Kiva classes because I had so much inside of me and my home was so full of stuff. It was so full. I call it my junkie yard, my junkie house. My house was junky. That's the word for it. It was junky. It's still junky. Because it was just so much junk built up in here from 2020 when that pandemic came. We went stockpile crazy trying to make sure that we were going to have enough. And I still got bottles of disinfectant back there. I still got some hand sanitizer wipes so old they dried out. And I haven't even got to those rooms back there yet. I'm still just on the living room and kitchen trying to get things out. So it's a lot of content that I do have. It's a lot of heartfelt content. I'm not going to put anything out there, of course, to endanger my freedom. Of course not. That's why I don't care too much to talk about the gang stalking thing, because you want to hear about that, you just check out Lovely J Podcast. Because I'm not fitting to feed these people who are part of these systems. And I just think it's a wonderful thing what's going on right now. And it just happened out of nowhere. It wasn't planned. I didn't know. I just know last October, I was sitting in here in my living room. And I saw my home, the potential that it had. I saw what it could be. I've always seen the best in my home. I've always seen what it could be. Always. And October, the pumpkins was out. It was fall. I was doing this flyer, and I was like, you know what? Let me make this flyer right here. Let me put this flyer right here. And I'm just going to save it for something. And I called it Hello Life. Because that's how I felt when I was having my visions and my dreams that, life it's going to be life. But it's all in the eye of the beholder. It's how I look at it, whether it be good or bad for me. And so I said, Hello Life. And that's how I came up with it. It was just Hello Life. It's a new start. A new start, because before I was just existing. And I need my gloves over here. Let me see if I got some up through here. Before I was just existing. And I know that's what Satan wants me to do now, just to exist. Now, I am a faith believer. So anything I do, of course, I'm going to have the Lord in it. I'm going to have God in it. Anything that I do. I even been attacked for having faith in God. I'm like, dang. And I mean, this is even church folk doing the attacking. Y'all gonna hear me moving around in here now because I know I was talking. But I'm also getting my living room straightened out. I tell you, cleaning is something that it's lifelong. I do not see cleaning up and then the next day, not having to do something. It's something. I'm folding up this Christmas thing that I have. I need to put it up in the room or either throw it away. Oh, what is that noise? That's somebody's little car. Yeah, the documentary, it's about my life. You'll get to see some of the things that I do, how I clean up. You get to see my health issues that I have. You get to see it firsthand. You get to see me struggling with binge eating. I'm not perfect. I'm hurting in those areas. That area of binge eating, I'm hurting in there. Because I need to lose the weight so I can get healthy. And that's why it hurts, because I see how my health has declined because I let myself go. Did I let myself go on purpose? No, I didn't. The life was scared right out of me. It was scared right out of me. When you got everybody telling you that you are schizophrenia, first of all. People around you are saying it. They're whispering about you. And my character was attacked. I'm not just talking about somebody saying, hey, that girl ugly, or that girl out here, doing things that she not supposed to be doing. I'm not just talking about that kind of attack. My character and my life was attacked in such a way that it don't matter what I do, people were making me feel bad about myself, how I dressed, how I wore my hair, how I looked. They really made me feel bad about me. It's a lot of stuff I'm moving. And this is redemption, baby. This is redemption. I was thinking for the last 7 years. The last 7 years will be what? This is 2024. Let's go back and see what year that was. I'm sorry, I need a calculator. Mine is not working. 2024 minus 7. That was 2017. The last 7 years, I struggled with binge eating and emotional abuse. I struggled with freeing myself from people, that I was attached to. And the more I stayed attached to these people, the less me there was. So the me that liked to clean up, I didn't have time to do that because I was always on call for something or somebody. I just really never took time for me. So this is heading to the 8th year. This is the end. This is the end of those years, which means there's new beginnings. And I'm getting my new beginnings. I took it. I took my new beginnings. I took it. I took my new beginnings. That's why I call it Hello Life. That content it just is. I mean, you get to see me raw. You know, I'm not dressed up for anything. I'll tell you right quick. I don't want to give too much of it away because you need to go over there and follow Hello Life Podcast on Facebook. And I haven't released all videos to YouTube yet, but Facebook does have videos up of that documentary. And I'm on there talking. And I'm telling y'all how this got started with me. But really, it did start in 2017. 2017 was the year I shut down emotionally. That's the first time I ever felt froze after that guy assaulted me. After then, you know, I've always had suspicions that I was always like, did my friend set this up? Did my friend set me up to get assaulted? In the back of my mind, that always plays still to this day, that I was set up to be assaulted. I still believe that. It's like I can't believe anything different until God gives me something different. Because I kept saying, I'm always nervous to be around you. I don't know what it is about you, but you make me so nervous. Listen to your gut, folks. Trust me. If you feel nervous around somebody and somebody always makes you nervous, or your mind, your gut is telling you, your body is starting to tense up and it's letting you know that you feel a certain way, to feel a certain way towards somebody, you better believe that. Believe your body. You can't always go by what your mind say. But how about your body knows? Your body knows. Believe your body. Because, see, your body records everything that people do to you. When you don't even think you're recording, your body is recording. You are a human recorder. And when you go back around that person the next time, your body remembers them. You can sit there and smile and kiki in their face all you want to, but your body remembers them and what they did, even if your mind don't remember. I was going around people when I had the sexual assault thing happen in 2017, and then by 2020, you know, I had another incident in between that. But by 2020, I had amnesia. Some of my memory I still haven't got back. That was the best thing that could have happened to me. I know somebody thought they were doing me wrong and doing me bad, but it was almost like somebody just wiped my memory out. And you know what? That was the best thing that could have happened to me. I still say that to this day, because I couldn't handle all that I was going through. I couldn't handle, especially in the relationship that I was in, with situationship that I was in. See, I even still called it a relationship then, and it wasn't a relationship. That guy played me so hard. Oh my goodness. He played me so hard, I stopped. When I went down in 2019, I went down. I stopped cleaning up. I stopped trying to fix the house up. I stopped, I had an expedition at this time, and I was doing everything I could do to get this vehicle back on the road. I stopped working on that expedition. I just gave up on myself. I looked in the mirror and I saw a pathetic woman. I did not see a beautiful woman. I had this phone, right? This one phone. And this is getting to the cleaning up side of things. It all affects my behavior, my cleaning up behaviors and how I carry myself. I had this one phone. Well, I would just always take pictures, take pictures. This guy always wanted me to send him pictures and pictures and pictures and pictures. And I did. I don't care what time of day it was. If he said he wanted a picture, I'd go in there in the room, I'd dress up and I'd make sure that he got his picture. And it wouldn't be no ugly pictures. You know, I dress up. I put on the makeup and everything for this dude. Just to make sure that, you know, he was satisfied. And, you know, he could say, oh, yes, you know, she does keep herself up. You know, I wanted him to brag on me like I heard him brag on other things. I ain't never heard him brag on another woman. But, you know, he had other areas of his life that he would talk about here and there. I wanted I wanted to be part of that. And I didn't get to be part of it. He never intended for me to be part of it. And when I seen that he had that other woman, I was laying back there in my bed the other night and I was saying, dang. We were so, in my made up mind, my made up world, we were so good for each other. That's what I said in my mind. I told myself that lie. Because if we had been good for each other, we would have been together. And I may talk about that relationship. So I don't know. I doubt it though. I doubt it because I've gotten past that. And if you want to hear that, again, everything is on Lovely J Podcast. But how did that relationship affect me cleaning wise? How did it affect my home? Well, I got depressed. I went into major depression. I couldn't get out of bed for months. I was laying in that bed. I didn't care about cleaning up. I didn't care about, look, let me piss right here. You know, my bathroom's broke down. I didn't care nothing about that. I didn't have no water. I didn't care nothing about it. I didn't care about anything. I cared about my grandchildren, my children. But outside of them, it was nothing that caught my eye. Nothing made me want to do anything, made me want to go anywhere. And at the same time, I didn't feel like life was over. I was just stuck. I couldn't move. I couldn't do nothing. So when you get fearful, and I always tell him, I said, the one thing I fear is that I will see you with another woman. And he said, no, I ain't talking to no other woman. Even though we weren't in a relationship, it felt like it at times. And so when he said that he wasn't talking to nobody, I didn't expect to see him walk in with that woman. You know, had been asking the whole time and I was upset. I was like, well, I told you. If you ever decide to date somebody, let me know so I can get up out of the way in time. But it wasn't my timing. He did what he felt like he had to do on his timing. And it took life away from me. I stopped cleaning up. You know how you get that burst of energy to clean up when you know somebody coming to your house and you really like them and you're trying to impress them? I lost all that. I lost that. I stopped cleaning mirrors, counters, floors, mopping. Everything stopped for me. Because that fear had been proven. That all along there was somebody else. Now I've got to realize whether there's somebody else or not, this house is not going to clean itself. My clothes are not going to wash themselves. My health is not going to improve by continuing to lay in that bed. And today I felt so bad, y'all. Because I don't know, I was so tired. My body was just tired. All I wanted to do was lay down. And I did. I laid down all day. Because I was so tired. And now I'm up and now I'm like, oh, I want to get this counter cleaned off. I just got up 3 bags of trash that is coming from whenever the floor got put in. Oops, I gave it away, y'all, that I got a floor put in. I'll put pictures up. Hopefully soon. I haven't edited anything yet, so that's why I don't have anything up. But yeah, my behaviors, it's normal reaction to emotional trauma, physical trauma. It's normal. The thing is that people are so used to seeing me by myself that they didn't realize that I was in a situationship for 8-9 years. Yeah, I was in that for about 9 years. And 2019 was the year when it just blew up and came to a head. And it was the one thing I couldn't get out my mind. I couldn't stop obsessing over it. And most of all, I couldn't believe he done that to me. And he didn't even apologize for it. Instead, he said, well, you were talking to other guys too. Not like that, I wasn't. I wasn't talking to other guys like that. Because I was too busy trying to be the perfect one for him. And I wasn't. And I never was. And when I realized that shamed me right there. Like, that condemned me. And I went into this shell. I cut my hair. I went natural. I stopped wearing wigs. I stopped wearing makeup. I said, I don't want to be pretty. I said, listen, I said, I'm done with makeup. Oh, yeah, we got to do a makeup clean out too soon. I was thinking tomorrow, by the way. Cleaning out all the makeup, getting rid of all old makeup, fingernail polishes, all the old makeup pads. Anything makeup has to go tomorrow. Okay, so with him, I stopped wearing makeup. I stopped doing my hair. I stopped perming my hair. I stopped buying wigs. You know, I was buying a wig almost every month. Sometimes 2-3 wigs. I was feeling lovely. I was feeling beautiful and all that. But when I found out that he did that, I said, I don't want to look good no more. Yes. I was like, I do not want to look good no more. Because I don't want another man, coming after me and then breaking my heart like that. That dude broke my heart. I didn't even know it was broken. Because the cut was so smooth, I didn't even know that he got into my heart like that. You know, that's how narcissists is. You don't know what they actually are capable of doing and taking away from you until it's too late. When they leave, that's when you realize how damaged you are. And I realized that I was damaged. I didn't go back to it. You know what? I brought 3 weeks since 2019. That go to show you how bad that thing hurt me. I brought 3 weeks. From then on, I said I wanted to start acting like a tomboy so no dude would be attracted to me. That's when I started in 2020 with the jump roping and the you didn't. If you look at my pictures, you don't hardly see me dressed up in 2020 on my Facebook pictures. I stopped dressing up. I stopped wearing lipstick. Let the black lips show from smoking. You know, I stopped. I stopped cleaning up the room. I stopped organizing makeup. All that. It stopped. Because I got hurt. I was looking good for nothing. I was looking good for a man who was, I built that man up for another woman. When I found that out, I was hurt. And from that moment on, I ain't care nothing about cleaning up, nothing. I just sat here and it was like, the only time you would hear something from me is, because remember the pandemic came around the same time. And they're telling us to stay home, so there goes the isolation, automatic right there. Wasn't going to no church. I didn't have a vehicle at that time, so I wasn't going to the churches where you park outside and, none of that. So I was isolated. And in that isolation time, I convinced myself somehow, that, I was worth loving. But you ain't got to fix up to get that. And I convinced myself that you don't got to clean up. Just sit there and wait. Just keep waiting on somebody. Somebody come along and do it. That's crazy, but in my mind, that's how it was. Somebody would come along and feel sorry for. It was like I was sitting here, literally, waiting for somebody to come along and just give me life. Give me permission to live. Tell me it's okay to live. Tell me it's okay to live after a broken heart. Tell me it's okay to still wear lipstick and put on eyeliner, wear earrings after a broken heart. Let me know that it's okay to still dress nicely, to take baths every day, to take selfies every day. See, I began to feel so low. Everything stopped. I stopped taking selfies. And if I did take selfies, I stopped posting them. I wasn't posting that much on Facebook anymore. And then he got Facebook. I think he got Facebook in 2021 or either 2020. And I was like, he didn't even tell me he had Facebook. I just ran across his picture. That's how I knew he had Facebook. So the man had a whole nother life outside of me, and that broke me down. And I took a vow that I would not let myself, well, I didn't vow. It just sounds good saying that. But somewhere in my mind and my body, I told myself that it's not okay for you to dress up anymore and tease these men. Even though I wasn't teasing men, I felt like it was all my fault. Ooh, and I'm just not saying that for the first time. I felt like that was my fault. I felt like I didn't look good enough. I wasn't skinny enough. Because I would tell him all the time, I just don't feel like I'm good enough to be with you. Not knowing that that was a psychological game that he played in my mind. He played me that way. He got exactly what he wanted. He was able to have the other woman and still talk to me too. Because he could say now that, no, me and her ain't in no relationship. No, you got it all wrong. And he's like, no, I talked to you. You know, I'm friends with you too. So he never claimed me. He never claimed her. So that he could have both of us. But those actions always speak louder than words. Me, he had in the dark. Her, he put in the light. It got where everywhere I was going, there they was. And that stopped me from going out. That was the beginning of isolation. My mind is just not realizing that you don't have to be isolated. I don't care what people are doing to you, what they're saying to you, how they're mocking you. Get up. If God don't put you in isolation, don't you dare isolate yourself from people. You're going to have to go through some hard times. And just train yourself in your good days so that you can handle these hard times. You're not going to always train. Sometimes training not going to help you, but it can kind of guide you a little bit. Because once you have that training in you, that's like a nature boy. Once that nature boy had that training in him, you could put him in $1 million home and he's still going to be outside skinning deers. He's still going to be outside, catching rabbits. Because that's his nature. So whatever you want to be your nature, that's what you train yourself with. And now I got to get back to training myself to get up, get this house in tip-top shape. It don't matter what others are doing or saying about me now. Now this is coming down to me versus me again. In 2020, it was me versus me. And now it's right back there again, me versus me. Because if I don't do something, I'm the one lose out. On me. I lose out on my health. If I don't get up and do something about this. Because I'm sure that it's not good to live this way. I'm like 100% sure that it's not good to, even though a majority of low-income people do. Some low-income people do live like this. But anyways, all right, y'all. I'm going to get ready and get off of here. But thank y'all so much for tuning in and listening. I got done what I need to get done. I got 3 bags of trash up. And we will talk some more on I don't know. Just go check out Hello Life Podcast Facebook page. You'll get to see the videos. I've even started doing yard work now. We're going to talk about how I got to this point. You know, that's just a portion of it. That's just a piece of it. That's like the latest piece that had. No, that's not the latest piece that happened. 2019 was not the latest piece. The latest piece happened in 2022. But we get to talk about all that so that those of you that are going through traumas too, that you will maybe hopefully be inspired by the journey to get up and do what you want to do. Don't isolate yourself. Don't let your home go. Don't let your body go. If you like wearing makeup, keep showing up in makeup. It's no crime in wearing makeup. If you like dressing up, keep dressing up. See, I let all that go. And then I question myself, is this really who you are? Or do you really like wearing makeup? Do you really like dressing up? You know what? That is really who I am. That is really who I am. But the trauma tried to convince me that, no, you're a tomboy. Go on and be a tomboy. That way you ain't got to worry about trying to dress up, wear no makeup. Go on and wear your natural hair. You're okay. It's okay to be natural. We need more natural women anyway. See, being natural is one thing, but the reason why I was being natural was another thing. I was being natural not because that's the style I wanted. I was being natural because I felt guilty about a man leaving me. That's why I was being natural. And that wasn't good, because I cut my hair off. I cut my hair off. I did what most black women are doing in this day and age. We cut our hair off. Then I ain't gonna lie. It does do something to you. It makes you feel good. It's less maintenance. It gives you a break. That's how I can look at it. It gave me a break. For once, I didn't have to worry about, doing my hair so much, because while it was gone, it gave me a break, and I used that break to focus on other things that needed to be done. Yep. Y'all, I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to get on off of here. Let's see what my son up to. And I'll probably just give me something to eat and then go on back and lay in the bed, because I'm still tired. Now, clean it. Now, this is a good tired, hopefully, because we cleaned all week long. I filmed all week long for y'all, so please go check out Hello Life Podcast on Facebook. Go check it out. Go like. Go subscribe. I have yet to get it onto YouTube yet, but it's coming. Please be patient with me. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and happiness. Y'all have a great weekend. And don't forget to listen to UGA Gospel Storm this Sunday. I got new songs, new artists out. And I'm going to play it this weekend. Sunday. It'll be Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.